wait, man.
Doug, what are you talking about?
Let's do it. Let's reboot Anaconda.
Hi guys, Tara Hitchcock. I work with Harkins Theaters, the largest independently owned theater chain in the US. And if the snake wasn't big enough, seeing it on a Harkins big screen just got bigger.
We talked to Harkins last night at the premiere.
Yep. And you talked about what you eat at a movie like this. And I think it involved milk duds.
Milk duds, if you put them in the popcorn bucket.
Mix it up.
Together.
I'm more Raisinets and popcorn mixture guy.
You guys have the salt and the chocolate.
It is
combo.
great.
We need a riverboat, a script, a snake handler, and a real snake.
I want to ask you about one of my favorite parts of this movie. It has nothing to do with the snake, unfortunately. It has to do with Paul's character's decision that a toothpick really helps find a character. And I'm wondering, for each of you, is there some sort of prop maybe during your career that really came in handy, helped you discover a character?
Ooh, a prop that helps.
My
Choice you
guitar
made.
in School of Rock was a major prop for me, and I picked that out personal. Like I went to Guitar Center and looked at all the guitars and said that one, the SG, because it had like the kind of devil horns. It was the most kind of hard rocking looking, just looked so cool, and it informed my character. It's like, this is what my guy Dewey Finn would be playing in his regular life, in his real life band.
It's called Sex Panther.
For me, a prop from a character that was central to the character would be the panther head of Cologne from Sex Panther in Anchorman, because that was just, a very important thing for Brian.
What is that, like 65% of the time? It works every time.
60% of the time, it works every time.
60%, yes.
60%, okay.
Yeah.
But I got the point.
It was the goofiest thing ever. When it gets stuck, I shouldn't, it's a spoiler, but when it gets stuck in his freaking mouth, it's gold.
Well, I'm wondering if you all have a story in your actual acting careers where a prop really actually did help inform the character.
Oh my God, there's
All the
plenty
time.
of I need a prop. I need nuts to eat right now to get through this scene. I need something human.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you do things that are like just doesn't work.
Yeah, but it
It's
just
like, can I have
grounds you.
some cards? Can I be brushing my teeth?
Yeah, can I be doing something with my hands?
And all of a sudden it just
every
like,
movie,
enhances
honestly.
it. Yeah, it
and
really
I
is.
find that costume unlocks my character every time, and costume is so detailed. So usually you start there, and then from costume it becomes props. What handbag is she wearing? What's in that handbag? All these things are thought about. You don't realize it as an audience member.
High Tor? Action!
I am very aware this is not a real snake, but I have to tell you, when it's coming up to your face and Jack, you're telling Griff, put it real close, I had a visceral reaction. What are you all not good with, where you have that kind of I can't do it, I can't look reaction?
That's a great question. There's, I think later in life, I've discovered that, when people a little clip on their phone, or like an injury that happens in a football game, or some gruesome thing where it's like, look at this person getting hurt. I decided I don't like to look at any of that. I don't need to see this. I don't want any of that gruesomeness taking up brain space.
Same.
Agree.
I have the same thing, and I don't even want to hear about injuries. And when I see an injury of any kind on my social media, I feel it in my groin, even if it's not a groin-related injury.
Yeah.
That's where I go, oh.
What if we use Doug as bait to get back to the boat?
That's a really smart idea.
You've got this thing in the middle, and I wanted to end by asking, in the movie you say, what is on my head? And I can see it in between you two on the poster there. Jack, what was all that on your head?
Well, it would be
And in your mouth.
if I told you the whole thing. I prefer that you just be like, what in the hell? How did they get into that situation? And it is one of my favorite parts of the script and the story. And at the premiere last night, my wife didn't know anything about the movie. And
gosh.
she gripped my arm a couple times with regard to that exact scene that you're talking about, because she was a little freaked out. She was worried for me.
Oh,
She was worried for my character and for me. She was like, I don't want anything to
That's sweet.
happened to my baby. She felt it in her groin.
This is gonna be the adventure of a lifetime. We've dreamed of making this movie ever since we were kids.
Clearly, these friends are rebooting their favorite movie of all time. For each of you, what is your favorite movie of all time?
Some Like It Hot. That's my go-to.
That's
What's
really
yours?
good. I don't know, like Once Upon a Time in the West.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good one.
If this snake wasn't big enough before, hopefully on a Harkins big screen, it's even larger.
Yeah.
The value of seeing this with a group, in your opinion, is what?
Essential. Well,
Yeah.
you get the most out of it.
Yeah, you get, yeah, for sure.
Because the production value is exquisite. You know, we were literally, that was a real boat that they built from scratch for the duration of the movie. That river is real, you know.
Yeah.
It's so sumptuous and beautiful, and just to be able to see it on the big screen, you don't miss anything.
Yeah, with those jump scares and all that
Yeah.
stuff. It's just a classic, it's a classic theater movie.
And then you're in a room with a lot of other people, and you generate this amazing energy, and you share this amazing energy. And I feel like we've got to just be collectives now and come together, especially in the moment that we're in.
Yeah, yeah, we're in a lot of stupid right now, but this is stupid on a different level. Highly produced
It's
stupid.
elevated stupidity.
It's so good. It's so
elevated
good.
stupidity. And we had so much fun, and I think that that translates into the, you know, the audience gets to share in the fun that we had.
My hand, I kinda don't want none unless you got.